we see something like that very similar all the time in real estate, right? We get these scams that come around. Not saying that was particularly a scam, but people that act like they're ready to buy a house, people send money, people have cash, and then it turns out to be complete fraud. And they're so good at it to where if you don't know what you're looking for, it's so easy to fall into the trap.
So then how do you even, like, is there a specific vetting process for that before you can even get down the road? Because I would assume, not being in the industry like you guys, it's like if someone tells me, hey, I have the money to pay for it cash, and it's like, here's my businesses, here's what I do on the outside looking in, it looks great. You do all of this work to, like, say, set the deal up, get the contract ready, and then it's like, then you go through underwriting and it's like, oh, you don't have any money, or you have this lien, or you whatever.
Yeah, that's why it's super important to use a title company and have the proper steps in place to where, because at this point in the day and age that we live in, they're spoofing like bank statements and bank accounts and everything that looks super legitimate. And then some people don't use a title company and just sign over the deed, and then you're toast. But if you use the proper attorney or title company, then they have checks and systems in place to triple check everything. So as far as the real estate agent side goes, like, we're verifying who the people are, the bank statements, where the money's coming from. Are these people real? They appear real, and then they're not. Obviously, if you're super up to date on technology, you can, really see how people are, typing and communicating and know that something's up, but would be super easy for somebody not to fall into something like this. And then it's career changing. Then your business is.
So really, like you said, it really does come down to the title company doing their homework after you've done your homework.
And usually it's caught. Now, I mean, there have been some cases out there where it's not been caught, and then people have got to sue because now these people are out of a house. They've signed everything over to somebody that's not real.
Now, I guess on the flip side, because I'm thinking about from the title company side, I know you have the title company, you have title insurance. Are there situations where a title company is just not good?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. They're not doing.
So then that goes back to you're recommending the title company to go here. So
Correct.
You guys have specific companies that you're like, hey, I trust you to handle this because, like, some of these other companies aren't going to take care of me that I know.
That's why it's so important. It is so important to build those relationships.
How many title companies do you feel like an average realtor is going to go through before they actually find the right company to take care of them?
I think it's all personal preference, right? Because there are so many, and it goes back to the relationships. But I think you should use at least a handful, and then pick, your favorite from there. Once you know who's doing their job, who's not, who's communicating, who's sending all, the searches over, instead of just keeping you in the dark. Some title companies we send contracts to, and all of a sudden 30 days later we hear that they scheduled a buyer or seller to close. And I'm like, I don't even know what, I have no idea.
Right.
I don't even know if they've done any kind of search.
So then, if I can ask, who do you guys actually recommend? Who do you guys work with regularly from a title company or title insurance?
Well, I know you've done business with this title company as well. The one that I pretty much strictly use now is Clear Title. And, I believe you know Zach Knoll, correct? Yeah, maybe. Sure. The name might.
Title, because I'm trying to think of my past transactions. I don't know if we use Clear Title, or I honestly don't know. But
there's a couple of good ones. Clear Title's good. Wilson Harrell, Farrington Ford is the attorney's office. Yeah, Tanya's good. Surety Title, they're good. Jeff runs a really good thing. So there are a few great ones in town.
I've used Surety a couple of times as well. Yeah. Typically it was from the seller using them, but I've always had a good experience with them.